Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the new Sephora Favorites Paint It Pink box that they just came out with. It is still fairly new and hopefully by the time this video is up, it's still available for you guys to purchase. So I'm basically just going to go over what is in the box. I will also show you some swatches and give you a few of my first impressions and thoughts on the products that are in it. And you can kind of make your own conclusions on whether you really need this box in your life or not. But I will tell you a little bit what I feel about each one as we go along, and then my overall thoughts on it. Now, this box does contain 8 items, and it is $40 for the whole thing. There are 3 full-sized pieces in this box. There's a full-size beauty blender, a full-size Laura Mercier lipstick, and then a full-size Urban Decay eyeshadow. All of the rest are deluxe sizes. This is what the actual box looks like whenever you get it. It is a really sturdy box, and it has a flip top on it where you can see all of the products that you get in here. And because the insert does come out, you can reuse the box. It's a really nice size and it's well made, so you can definitely get some more use out of that. So first I'm going to talk about the 3 full-size items, and then we're going to get on to the deluxe sizes. So the first full size is a beauty blender. This is the dry size of it. It does increase in size by about 2 times its size whenever it is wet. Now, I have not used this one yet because I am still using my black Beauty Blender Pro. I really like that one, so I'm going to keep this one until I need to replace that one, and then I already have one good to go. This is $20 full size, so it's basically half the price of the box is this, so that is a really good deal. The next full-size item is an Urban Decay eyeshadow in the color Scratch, and this is the, ooh, that's really bright. This is the packaging that it comes in, and it is described as a kind of pink rose gold, and that is what it looks like in the pan. And if you're familiar with Urban Decay eyeshadows, they do pop out of their little container here so that you can put them into an Urban Decay empty palette. But I think I'm just going to end up depotting the whole thing into a Z palette. I did wear this color on my eyes today. It is the more lighter color that's kind of on 3/4 of my lid. I really like the way that it looks. And I applied it dry today on my eyes, and I did really like the pigmentation that I got out of it, and it has a really nice sheen. But I think with it wet, you could definitely get a little bit more pow out of it. Now the full price on this is $19. So basically the cost of the beauty blender and the eyeshadow covers the whole cost of the box. And then the last full-size item that is in this set is the Laura Mercier Velour Lovers lipstick, and this is what the packaging looks like. And then it is in the color French Kiss, and I am wearing it today. That's what it looks like in the tube, and then there it is on my lips. Now, I will say that my first impressions of this is that it went on a little bit patchy for me, and it did seem to travel outside the lines a little bit. I wore it for about an hour before I started filming this right now, and right whenever I sat down to start filming, I noticed that it had kind of went out. I didn't use a lip liner with it, so perhaps that could help, but it is a very slippery type of formula. I thought with it being velour, it might be a little bit more on the matte side, but it's definitely shiny. Not so much glossy, but it has shine to it and it has slip to it. So that's something that I wasn't too pleased with. The color is not something that I would typically gravitate toward. It's very bright, but that being said, I do think that it looks nice, and it is pink. It goes along with the theme. But for the full-size price of this lipstick at $28, I definitely would not purchase any more of these. I probably will not be wearing this very much. I might just pass it along to a friend or family member because it's just not really my style, and I did not like the patchiness of the lipstick. It could just be this particular color. I'm not sure because I have not tried any of the others, but this one was kind of a fail for me in this kit so far. I'm kind of meh. I could take it or leave it. I really kind of wish that there would have been a different lipstick in here. So then the second lip product in this set is the Makeup Forever Artist Plexigloss, and this is in the color 202. It is a very kind of peachy nude pink, And this is what it looks like on the wand, and it does have a very interesting wand on here, a little doe foot applicator, but something that I will note is that it's very bendy. Whenever you're putting it on your lips, it does kind of tend to flop around a little bit. It's not as stiff as an applicator as I'm used to, but that being said, the color is pretty, but it is a sticky formula of gloss. Not the stickiest that I've tried, but it's definitely on the sticky side, and I'm on the fence on whether I will keep this or whether I'm just gonna toss it, because it's just kind of meh. It's okay. I'm not huge into gloss, but I'm gonna have to give it a few more tries to see if I really like it or not. Next up, we have the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and that's what this one is. I'm not going to open the tube up because I already have 3 sample sizes of this, but it just has a curved wand with silicone bristles, and I think that this is a pretty good mascara overall. It does give you a nice look, and it does add some length and volume, but you do have to work kind of quick with it. It does tend to dry very quickly, and it can clump up on you if you're not careful, so keep that in mind with this. And there was also a nail polish in here, which is the Deborah Lipman polish in Baby Love. I did try to use this, and I just felt like it didn't show up very well. I had to do 4 coats to really get any sort of color showing up on my fingernails. It was all right. I felt like it chipped fairly quickly after only 2 days, but I don't know, just this color is just really not my typical color that I will go for. If I want a nude or a neutral, I like to go just a little bit more on the pink side, whereas this is more white in color than it is in pink. So that's just personal preference, but overall the color on this one was not really my speed. I like to have a little bit more of a color in my neutral or nudes. This one is a good option if you like the super light neutrals and nudes and you know that that's something that you would like, and it's also a really cute size and a really cute bottle, so it's definitely something that you could pass along to a friend or family member if you didn't really like it but you like everything else in the kit. The Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the color Blissful. This is the packaging on it. It is a pretty good size for a deluxe blush, and there is the color on that. In person, it's a little bit deeper than on camera. It's more of a coral pink blush, and I'm wearing it today, and I'm just okay with it. It's more of a hard blush, and it did not kick up a whole lot of powder whenever I went into it, and I noticed that it went on a little bit patchy, which was okay and not okay. I went in with a light hand and just kind of built it up, but I felt like it went from patchy and kind of sheer to, you know, almost overdone like that. You have to be extremely careful with it about building it up, but not building it up too much too quickly. So it's one of those that you really have to be careful with. Just keep that in mind, but overall it's a really pretty color. I do enjoy the color of it, and I think that I will end up depotting it into a Z palette just so that I have a little bit less clutter around here. But that is another video entirely, something that I'm going to be working on for you guys, so look out for that. And then the last one, and probably the most beautiful packaging in the whole kit, is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in rose gold. I just love the Becca packaging, but I'm probably going to depot this one as well. But this is what it looks like, and you do get a little mirror on the inside of this as well. But there is a good up close of that. Now, I have tried this before in a sample form, and it is really pretty. On me, I can get away with it as a highlight if I'm going for a more bronzy look, but on someone that is a little bit more fair than me, think like porcelain, you might want to use this as a blush topper or even as an eyeshadow color. But on someone with a more deeper skin tone or even olive skin, this would look beautiful as a highlight. So there you have it, guys. These are all of the products that are in this Paint It Pink set. So overall for me, there are 4 products that I really like in this kit. That would be the Beauty Blender, the Urban Decay eyeshadow, the Becca highlight, and then the Benefit Roller Lash. All of those I really like and I enjoy, and I've either tried before or I liked them from trying them in here. So those are a hit for me. Now, 2 of those are the ones that pay for the full price of the set pretty much, which is the Beauty Blender and the eyeshadow. Now, the other 4 items, 2 of them I'm kind of on the fence about, and then 2 of them I really just know that I'm not going to use. I know for sure that the Laura Mercier lipstick in the full size, the one that I'm wearing right here, it's not my thing. I just don't like it, and I feel like it's a little bit too patchy, and I'm really glad that I did not pay $28 just for that lipstick. And then the Deborah Lippmann polish is just not a color that I will get a whole lot of use out of. So I'm definitely going to pass that one along. The Makeup Forever Artist Plexi Gloss, I might like, I have to use it a little bit more to see if it's really going to be something that I would want to maybe purchase full price, or if I just want to, you know, use up the sample and be done with it. And then the Tarte Blush, I think that I can work with it now that I know that it goes on a little bit patchy, and you know, I just have to be a little bit careful about building it up. I think overall it will be a good blush because I don't really have any in that specific color. So I am glad that I have that, but I do know that I need to tread a little bit lightly with how I use it. So overall, half of them I liked, half of them I didn't like, but half of those I'm like on the fence about. So basically 75% of it is pretty good, and then the other 25% is a definite no. But that is all for my thoughts on this. Should you get it? Definitely think about it. I included swatches with all of these so that you know what the colors look like and if it's something that you might want to invest in or not. I would say that if you like even half of the things in this box, as long as a couple of them are the full-size items, then you're definitely getting your money's worth out of it. And it's always nice to have some deluxe sample sizes to really see if you might like some of the other things or not. But overall, I think it's pretty good. I'm definitely glad that I purchased it, and I'm looking forward to what Sephora comes out with next for their favorites. These are usually pretty good little packages of things. So yeah, that is all. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to help you make a decision on whether you need to pick this up or not. So I will catch you guys next time. Bye.